Marielle and Shay with Talking Unfiltered.
Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of Talking Unfiltered with Shay
and Marielle.
I don't know if you can tell, but we're on a little different setting today.
Things might look just a little bit different than they normally do.
Then things has changed, but that's okay. We're gonna do
adapting
a war special episode from afar. And obviously, to open an episode, we're gonna need to start from the game. So make a game for you.
I was gonna say there's no other way to cope with being in the middle of a war than Shy making a game, so it's perfect.
I need that for my sanity.
Right, literally.
So do you remember how a few episodes ago we played green flag, red flag?
Yes,
so
okay.
I think it would be a really good idea to play green flag, red flag Miklat edition.
Okay, and for context, for anyone who doesn't know, a Miklat or a mamad, it's basically the shelter. Like the Miklat is the one that's underground, and the mamad is the one that will be in your apartment building. And let's just say that people have some really crazy Miklat and mamad etiquette. So,
there's
I'm
so many.
Curious.
Yeah, and I want to hear some Miklat stories of yours, and I'm sure you have so many. But people have been doing some crazy shit on, the community Miklat. So I'm gonna read you sentences, and you need to tell me if it's a green flag or a red flag, like if it's legit or no in the bomb shelter.
Okay, yeah.
So I'm gonna open with a really basic one. That I think it's a consensus, if that's a word, but to open clementine or oranges in the bomb shelter.
Okay. Listen, I like the smell of clementines, but not everyone does, so I'm gonna say red flag. Like, you can't be opening something that's gonna make the smell of the whole shelter crazy.
It's also the whole things with Miklat is that it's so closed and there's no
Right.
air coming
Like,
in and
you're
out. You're
on
stuck
top
with
of
it.
each other. Yeah.
So yeah, I would say that's a red flag, and not just in Miklat, every closed space.
Don't be opening it.
Guys, that's not okay. Not in the train. We don't want to get stuck with it. It's also, I like oranges smell too, but then it's the types of smell that stays with you. So you can only open on an open space. That's the rule, a thumb rule.
Not fun. Not fun. So red flag. No oranges in the Miklat.
Can. Okay, so something that a lot of people did in this war, since it's happened on Purim, is parties in the bomb shelters, like the public ones.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go with green flag because nothing stops Jewish joy, and you gotta keep the party going. So as long as it's like said before and there's space for other people to go, green flag, keep the holiday spirit going.
Okay, I think it's super fun, but I think that's not really considerate. Because there's also like, imagine like young moms with babies or like old people, and they all need to go to the shelter, but then a bunch of 20-year-olds celebrating, which is so fun. If I was in Tel Aviv, and I would probably go to one, but then I can also see why it's so upsetting and not really sababa.
That's why I was okay with the one in Dizengoff Center, because it's like, who's going to Dizengoff Center anyways? Like, you should be avoiding that place like the plague. So, Savava Legamre,
But
have
the
your
fact is
Miklat party.
that so many people are going, you know?
Yeah.
Also, did you see that someone got married on the Dizengoff Center bomb shelter?
No, this is completely, I thought that I saw Israelis in every level of war. I thought I saw everything, that there was nothing more that could happen. The parties happening in the shelter has altered my brain chemistry.
No, the wedding,
Wow.
I mean, cute, but then also, girl, why would you just wait for another week and then you could get married like normally? What's this? Where are you rushing to?
Well, okay, wait, I saw that the wedding was happening, and then that's why. Like, the wedding was either in the middle of happening or something, and then they moved it to the shelter. So maybe that's why. But yeah, no, that was crazy. Like, imagine all your wedding photos in a parking lot. Crazy.
Mamash. There's this, on the last Iranian attack, there's this girl, she's an influencer called Zivi, and she was already with her bridal dress, makeup, hair, everything, and then they decided to cancel the wedding, like right when people were already there, and then she got married like a few weeks after. which I can
Oh,
understand. She put so much
yeah.
money into this wedding, like she's influencer, so it's got to be photogenic.
Right, נכון.
Can. Um,
Crazy.
טוב, to be extra nice to everyone and start a conversation with everyone in the shelter.
What time of day is it? Because I think it depends on the hour.
That's fair.
Like, listen,
That's
if
fair.
it's the middle of the day, like we got one this morning and I think it was like 9 or 10 AM, whatever, everyone was waking up. I still had my eye patches on. Sababa, if you want to be nice and start conversation, 2 AM, do not speak to me. I'm reserving my sleep. Do not speak to me. I'm trying to go back to bed.
So I've been at my house in one night that there were so many sirens.
Mhm.
Now in my house, it's my mom, my dad, my brother, my grandma, my sister, her baby, her husband, her 3 dogs. When there's a siren, we all go to one room. And my family lives not far from Lebanon, so we got a lot of rockets from there too. And on that night, I'm not even kidding, 3 a.m., my mom just starts like little chats with everyone, and she asked me, wait, how was the thing you've been to like 2 weeks ago? It wasn't the time, so
Suddenly she's like, wait, who are you dating? And
yeah.
what's going on?
She's like,
And
oh my God, remember the girl you went to kindergarten with? I saw her mom at the supermarket. So then I obviously wasn't
wow.
really nice because it was really late. And then you know how moms just
Right.
love to make you feel bad. She was like, you're never nice to us. And I said,
We're
okay.
in the we're in the middle of the war and you're being a bitch. You're like, well, sorry.
Well, mom. Anyways.
Wow.
Okay. To watch TikToks, but without AirPods because you forgot it upstairs, but it keeps you calm. But it's with no
No.
AirPods.
No, here's the thing. Israelis, this is one of the funniest things about living in Israel to me is that you can be on the train, you can be on the bus, everyone's playing their TikToks out loud. God forbid you take a phone call. God forbid you answer the phone, but you can play any video. We are in the Miklat. We are all in our own space. Make a go bag. Grab your damn AirPods. Do not be playing your shit out loud.
Mama, wait, Marielle, a side note. I wonder if people, when they watch it, if they can tell that I'm only looking at myself.
Wait, before we started this, I thought to myself, this is gonna be so dangerous because we're filming from our apartments on our phones. We're just gonna be looking at ourselves the whole time. Like we've never been able to have the cameras facing us for this exact reason. So I keep like touching my hair, fixing
Yes,
everything.
I'm like
Wow.
holding the pen, moving, but I'm known for this problem. Like even if whenever I FaceTime you, I'm on the big screen.
Of course.
So now
And
it's
I can
like
tell. I can tell when people put themselves on the big screen. I'm like, you're just calling me to look at yourself. Like you
not to
don't even
call
want to
you, but then
FaceTime.
to talk to you, but then to look at myself. It's also
Best
one
of
of the
both worlds.
problems we had in the studio that like usually we record on one studio, but then remember the one episode that we recorded on the other, and then the window I could see my reflection. So the entire episode I was like side eye.
Literally, when they were like, "Oh, should we close the blinds?" I was like, "Yeah, you have to close the blinds so that way we don't wave at people." No, I'm like, "We're gonna look at ourselves in the reflection. That's why we have to close the blind." It's also
Um,
I was gonna say it was also my first time getting ready in a week. That was the other thing. So it's like, of course, I'm looking at myself because I finally don't look disgusting. I put on semi-real clothes and like put on a little bit of makeup, brush my hair. So
it's it's the same because I came here as you know how on the last Iranian attack I got called in the middle of the night. And I was so stupid about it because I was like, okay, whatever, it's another war. I'm just gonna take things for like 2 days. And then all I had with me is my AirPods, my glasses, and like another pair of clothes, and that's it. So now I'm kind of in the same situation. I have no makeup, no nothing. So I did my eyeliner with like a lip liner. I tried to improvise with I'm on survival mode at the moment.
wow. And you don't
I have
I was gonna say
this.
literally. You're a little calm, you're perfect. I know that was the last Iranian attack, I stayed with some friends and there was I think it was a 3-bedroom apartment and there was over 10 of us all staying together in our Warantine, and it was actually insane because I packed a bag, and I remember getting to my friend's house, and I'm unpacking it, and there was, like, a going out shirt in there, and she's like, "What, were you planning to go out on dates in the middle of the war?" I was like, "I don't even know how this got in here." Like, I'm unpacking everything, and it's like, nothing matches, it's, like, the most random clothes ever,
Yeah.
a makeup bag, they were like, "You're gonna be doing your makeup, who are you seeing?" I was like, "Wait, no, you're right, you're right."
Now I was like, before we got on this call, like, okay, I'm gonna choose my nicest hoodie.
Yeah,
It's my
literally, I was like,
dad's.
"Well, I wanna be my nicest hoodie, dad's hoodie." Wait, I was
My
gonna say
dad's.
me getting ready. This I found on a park bench, like, and if you don't know, the park benches in Tel Aviv are where it's instead of thrifting, we just have park benches where people leave out clothes. Put on my nicest park bench sweatshirt, and I'm ready to film.
Is my hair looks better this way? It's so hard when I'm not on the big screen.
Yeah, no, it looks great. It looks amazing. You can't tell
So,
that you've been a Miluim for a week. Not at all.
mm, I feel like I'm having a Miluim glow up because I don't wear any
Ah.
makeup. I'm not in the sun, so I feel like my skin's not damaged.
Right, okay, wait,
So,
I was having the opposite where I was like, "Oh my god, I don't wanna have a Warantine glow down where I'm stuck inside, I'm just eating handfuls of sugar." My face was breaking out, and I said to my friend, like, "Oh my god, why am I breaking out so much?" She goes, "It's either stress, lack of sleep, not drinking water, alcohol, or the handfuls of sugar that you're consuming constantly." And I was like, "Okay, you didn't have to do me dirty like that, but it's fine."
beautiful. Yeah. But you know what? I'm at a point of like,
We've all
if
been
I'm
there.
gonna die, I'm gonna have this Oznei Aman of the Mishlochei Manot,
Knock on.
which, oh my gosh,
Wait,
the
I was gonna
timing
say
of the
my
Mishlochei Manot. Yeah.
it was so funny, when it was, I think, a night or 2 ago, and I was like, they said essential businesses are gonna start opening. I said, "If I'm gonna die, I'm not dying ugly," and I went and I got my nails done. It was, like, 2 nights ago at, like,
Wait,
8:30
slay.
PM. I went to a meet and I was like, "You need to do my nails," like, and she was like, "Don't worry, I'm open, I have a mamad." I was like, "Essential services are open, the girls can get their nails and their laser done, thank God."
Stop. I want to go to a meet and get my nails done.
She
We
was
go to
doing
the same lady.
everyone's nails, and wow, and she did such a good job. I was like, one thing about me, I'm not dying ugly.
The war brings good things out of people. Love.
Fun. It really does.
So the last two, it's going back to the
Yada.
smell topic.
Okay, okay, and then I have one for you as well at the end.
Okay. Do you know the perfume Zadig, the white one? White Zadig.
No, but is it kind of giving that one, what's the cologne that all the artists wear?
Oh, I don't know. But Zadig
Wow,
is for women.
it's like Dolce& and Gabbana something, and it's like all the artists wear it, so it to me, it sounds like this will be the, like, Alcide version.
It's Zadig Lavan. It's the type of smell that gives me migraines. And I feel like
Mhm.
that's um everyone think this way. So again, that's also applies to things that aren't sheltered in the train. It's really, really hard to get on the train at 8 a.m. when there's like a girl with this perfume.
Mhm.
I can't.
No.
Um
So, no, I'm gonna
Perfumes
say
that some
red
people
flag.
get headaches from, just don't wear it to the Miklat, guys.
Here's the thing, when it comes to the Miklat, red flag, these strong perfumes, green flag, put on damn deodorant. It takes 2 seconds. Put on deodorant, please.
לגמרי. So the last one
Wow.
is kind of obvious, so I'm not gonna say that even. That's kind of lame of me for thinking of it.
Wait, no, but I need to know. It's
To
okay,
open a
we won't
tuna
an
can in the shelter.
no, Seda. Red okay,
Yeah.
but I have one for you. To start singing and playing the guitar to raise the vibes in the shelter.
But you know my opinion about it. First of
Exactly,
all,
that's why I
I'm
said it.
I'm the type of person I would tell people, can you please not? You're not on your
Everyone's,
own.
like, crying, trying to sing. Shai's like, "Literally, shut the fuck up."
Shut the fuck up. I can't listen to this right now. And it's also, once again, I feel like the Miklats is just like a reflection of our everyday life, because it's not
Mhm,
just in the Miklat. Same as you're not supposed to open clementine or oranges in a other closed space. Same with that. You know, these people who thinks that they're like so talented and so like amazing singers. So they just like play in public every fucking time when you're just like vibing and having your day. And then you feel bad to tell them that like, we don't wanna, we, I have a neighbor that like he plays guitar, sababa. I'm sure he's a cool guy, but then I'm sure he feels like so cute and so like cool when he's like at 1 a.m. plays with his guitar. Hello, there's
Right.
people, not even to be cynic or funny about it. It really is so annoying that people just assume that everyone want to hear the things that you maybe do really, really well. Like I'm sure all of your things amazing and you play great, but come on.
When Shy is trying to be politically correct, I'm sure you're amazing, but also shut up.
But shut the fuck up. It applies to everyone, to my neighbor,
Oh,
to the people on
Miklat.
Dizengoff Square, when people are just sitting and gossip and then someone brings with like a huge speaker and just
Wow.
sing. And more than all, the people in the Miklat to do the same.
Wow. No, the
Hell to the no.
Miklat stories, hell to the no. I was like, because jokes aside, it really is already traumatizing enough, like this stuff, and we make light of it and we try to, find the fun in everything. And it's amazing that people have found ways to still celebrate and do. Like, I went to a Megillah reading next to a bomb shelter when we had Purim, and I think it was so incredible to see how people were like able to keep their, day-to-day life going. And that's something I really admire about Israelis. But it's like, it's also very traumatizing. Oh, we don't need the added trauma, please.
Yeah. Just don't assume what makes other people feel good, because if you currently enjoy singing,
Right.
there's might be other person who try to shut their anxiety and you're like
Wow.
maybe making it worse.
Wow. For
Tomer?
me though, no, Tomer
Tomer stop with the guitar.
Tomer, we know there's a lot in your Miklat. Stop trying to impress them.
Tomer, enough.
It's over.
Enough of bad news in this country. You're not making it any better.
For me, it's been like also the Miklat drama. Like, it's like all the like the people that are coming in and out, and like there was like some people that were like bringing in what we thought was like boyfriends and girlfriends, and then we realized that they weren't boyfriend and girlfriend and all this kind of stuff.
Oh,
and I was
wait.
like, ooh, the tea. Like, that's what's so crazy to me is that the minute that war starts, the drama, the exes that reach out, the past situationships that reach out, like that, my therapist literally, I texted her about it and she was like, wow, this war is already hard enough. I can't imagine already hearing from these people as well. Take care of yourself. I was like, babe, you get it.
Yeah, and guys, Marielle not just saying that randomly. Sorry.
I'm not just guys, you do not understand the trauma of this, like, because we get basically how it works is like we get alerts before the actual rockets. So we wake up, it's Saturday morning, and we get the initial like, hey, Iran's gonna send rockets, prepare yourself. I'm in the elevator going down to the Miklat trying to locate my friends because some of them had been out the night before and I didn't know, like, are they still out? Are they home? What's going on? And I know they don't have mamad, so I'm like on phone my friends trying to look for them. I got exes ringing my line. I'm like, oh my God. No, not now. Please, not now. And I'm
It's
not the only
always
one. All of us in the apartment. There's like 5 of us together, and it's just trauma on trauma.
It's incredible how people in the past just like one siren and they popping up like mushrooms after the rain. If you
Wow,
use
my
that term
friend.
in English.
Yeah, we don't.
But does that make sense?
Again, it's like we say like in English we say like, oh, they're coming out of the woodwork. Which
Like
I also
in
don't know
Hebrew,
why we say that.
פטריות שצצות אחרי הגשם, כזה, that
Okay.
there's
So in
and
Hebrew,
anyways,
they're like mushrooms.
because after it rains then mushroom grows, so it's like after it's sirens they pop up like the X. No, if I knew that it doesn't
Wow.
make sense, because I used that in a description of one of our posts. Now I
Oh,
know
you
that no one
did?
got it. I did. I
Wait,
was
it
like,
was and that's
they pop
funny.
up like mushrooms after the rain. And everyone were like, okay, I guess.
Wait, and I need to share, I have my iPad out because I have to share a funny like X/Miklat story.
Okay.
Just because I feel like the biggest thing, and we talked about this, like the last Iranian attack was a lot scarier. This one still is, but it was more so the idea like I think we understand a little bit more now what's going on. We have the backing of the US. Like it's not buildings falling and crashing down all around us, like hundreds of people dying. It's, again, there's still casualties and it's really, really horrible, but it feels a little bit more manageable in a way. So I feel like people are, having an easier time making light of it. But what really got me was one of the girls that's staying with me had an ex reach out. Okay, Savava, whatever. And he's talking to her and he's like, how are you? I'm thinking of you. You know, you're in Allah. I'm going to Miluim, so I won't be available. Mind you, this guy love bombed her 8 months ago and then completely ghosted her and she hasn't heard from him in like 3 months. And then he hits her with the like, pray for me. I'm going into Miluim. I
Pray
wrote it
for
down to
me.
make sure. He's like literally like, I'm going to Miluim. Like, I'll be thinking of you the whole time. I'm here if you need anything, whatever. And then this is on Saturday. On Monday,
Wait.
she
You can't miss parts of the stories. When you reached out, and did she like answer?
okay, sorry, you're right. She answered back and she was like, best like thinking of you, like best of luck in Miluim, whatever. And she was like, I can't believe he's reaching out after all this time. I can't believe he's going to Miluim. Like she's having all these emotions. Monday, she sees a video of him at one of the Miklat Purim parties, dressed as Dora the Explorer in a pink crop top. He's not even in Miluim. He's not even in the reserve duty. He's partying as Dora the Explorer in a crop top.
Wait,
Are you fucking kidding me?
Is the friend Kayla?
No.
Okay, so just for reference, we had an episode of our first season with one of her friends. Her name is Kayla. If you didn't listen to this episode, really go right now. She's the funniest ever, and that's really a great time to spend your time in the Miklat. She was telling us horror stories about dating scene in Israel, and she was telling how one of the guys told her, like, ghosted her, and it was like, sorry, I got called in Miluim, and then he shared his location with her. He was not in Miluim.
So this guy has the audacity to post. I think he posted it or he reposted a video somebody took, and I was like, I don't know what I'm more concerned about. Him lying about not being in Miluim, him love bombing her, then ghosting her, then reaching out to her, or him dressed as Dora the Explorer.
זה נורא.
No, terrible. Never in my life.
God. Did she tell him anything? She's like, yo, I just saw you on...
Wow, I don't think so. No, this word's traumatizing enough. We're trying to limit contact, some of us.
I understand. Like reduce damage. Okay. I respect that.
We're in reducing damage mode, which I feel like all you can do right now is damage control.
Okay.
So that's where we're at.
Okay. Oh my God, that's insane. Marielle, crazy story.
No, ridiculous.
Wait, first of all, I want to say that I'm kind of jealous that I never get to have an Iranian Miklat plots.
I was gonna say, the lives that we're living are so like, I'm in the Miklat with all these Olim and you're literally in reserves, and it's genuinely, I keep making the joke like, Shy is my Israeli husband away at war. Like,
listen, I don't think I could be stuck with a bunch of Olim, but I don't know, the Miklat in my building, like all of them already like so bonded from the previous war, which I was not there. And then I don't know, I'm just not there to experience the plot, the couples that coming in and out, the two people that sat next to each other, and then on the next siren they did not, they like sat on different rooms. The third person coming in, like I want to be able to I want to watch this reality show, and I just don't get the chance to.
It's literally giving, like, you have Ava Hadasha, you have Ach Gadol, like you have New Love, and you have Big Brother coming out, and then you have the Miklat drama, and it's its own series.
Okay. Wait, talking of Ava Hadasha, sorry to move from the topic a little bit. I know you told me you didn't watch yesterday's episode.
But I watched half of it.
But there's something really, really crazy that happens after. Can I just tell you, like, spoiler you a little?
No, please, no, spoil it.
Nachon, Yuval, and Tom.
Ken.
They had a thing that like they did it before, and then they have like a mutual friend.
And like, I saw that's why they didn't stay together, right? Because
so the mutual friend came in again, and then
wait, really quickly, we need to give context. If you haven't watched New Love, long story short, Yuval and Tom come onto the show and they realize that they've already gone out with each other once, and the reason that they didn't date is because they had this mutual friend. But then they're like, check with the friend if it's okay, then we'll come on the show and we'll do it. They do the whole show together. They finish the show. They're like one of the star couples.
Super in love. Yeah.
Super in love. Okay.
Then
Sorry.
the reunion was yesterday and they broke up because of this friend. And again, I want to know who the fuck is this friend?
Wait.
After the episode
who
was
is she?
over, so Tom was posting a story and he said, "That's actually my sister." And then, wait, that's not over here. Yuval posted the story, said, "That's not his sister. They're not blood related." So like one of
Wait.
I live for it. I love how Israel's about to might be destroyed and like
we're about to be on the
focusing
brink of
on-
World War III. Nachon. We're like literally about to hit World War III and we're like, did you hear about Yuval and Tom?
Then
Wait.
Mamash.
Also, one of my friends saw Tom on Hinge a couple months ago. Ken. So she, or at
That's
least
crazy.
she thought she did. And so then I was like, well, now you just spoiled the whole season, buddy. Like, I get
Wait,
it. You're
they're not
trying to
supposed to be
date,
on
but
dating app on the smallest city in the world. Anyways.
I know.
So to get back on topic,
Ken.
just before, did you see that one of the girls from You Love 2 seasons ago followed us?
Wait, I saw that and I literally was like, I'm going to throw up. I've never been more excited in my life. Like, to the fact that somebody from Avad Hashem might even kind of know who I am literally makes me fangirl so hard. Wait, and it was so funny. I had posted like my takeaways before the season finale, and one of them was like Leah Noga's literally everyone's type, like obviously. And then some guy commented like, I don't really get this. Could you please elaborate? And I said, Leah Noga, kusit belamot. That's all I have to say. Like, that is the sentence. What else do you need me to say?
Mm-hmm.
There is no other. And he was like, wait, you're so right. Thank you.
Yeah. And also for our listeners who are non-Israelis, we really like reality shows. And also, other than that being trash, I think that's also really interesting to watch Israeli society on like that aspect. So Big Brother's coming up soon, and I highly recommend you to prepare yourself to watch it because we're probably going to talk about it a lot.
Mamash. It's again, everyone has their ways of coping. We had said like one of the biggest things you can do is find healthy ways to cope, new hobbies. Your new hobby should be Israeli reality TV.
Yeah. So
Wow.
I left a box in our Instagram account and I asked people to share their feelings about the war.
And I want them,
what I want us to talk about. Yeah.
Ken, but before they share their feelings, can you please clue us in a little bit on Miluim? Like, I know you don't have, we won't go too much into detail because we don't have time, but come on, you have to give us some tea. What is the reserves like in Israel?
So I guess it's obviously depends where you serve.
Right.
I am in Pikuda Oref, so home front command. And no, I don't know the person in charge of the sounds that we all trying to cancel.
Shy,
but it's
don't
actually
cancel Shy. It's not her.
No, that's insane. Really, the person, that's the biggest joke, that he needs to check his ears because it's loud in a way of like you can hear it when it's 50% less loud than what it is now. Like the damage my heart has from this war every time it's come
This
up.
war.
The shakataka
What
sound. But yeah, actually, I love being in Miluim. First of all, it's really nice to feel like you're doing something important instead of just being home and eat the entire fridge, which that's my previous experience in last wars, and I feel like that's so normal. But you just where it's really really stressful to be on a bomb shelter or just waiting for the next siren. So I feel like for me, every previous war I've experienced, and I have because I born and raised here. It was always super not good times for me. And then ever since I started to do Miluim reserves in this time, I feel way more distracted and that I'm able to focus on more important things. And I really like the people I'm doing Miluim with. And it's just super important and fun for me. I am making some life-risking mistakes like drinking coffee. Which for
that's
those who
how
knows,
that's how I knew things were bad when you were like, I'm drinking caffeine.
For those who don't know, there's nothing that kills me more than coffee. It's more than any other drug you guys can ever think of for me. Really, like I drink coffee, then like 30 minutes later, my heart starts pounding. So I like my Natul, my
We are
decaf.
decaf coffees. We are decaf coffee's biggest fans. Like that is Shina's guilty pleasure is going and
Yeah.
sitting for decaf coffee.
And I love that.
Or
Everyone
as
like, you want to
as
go
you
get coffee?
say,
We're just like, it's
we
not
know.
actually coffee.
Wait, the best is you're always like, wanna go like get cafe blee cafe, like coffee without coffee? I'm always like,
Yeah,
that's the
I
cutest
can.
thing.
So in this war, I had to because I was so tired this yesterday actually, but never again. I'm only keeping it to really extreme situations. But yeah, overall it's great. Picot
Except
d'Oref.
we do have there is a crisis happening right now.
Yeah.
There's a shortage on your base, no?
There's a
You're
what?
having a shortage. There's no oat milk. This was the big
No, guys. As I was saying, I don't get it. It's the most advanced army in the Middle East in the world. Where is the fucking oat milk day after day? Every time it's a different type of milk, never oat.
Yo, bitches got stomach
Don't you?
problems. We can't be drinking
No, guys,
regular milk.
I can't. And I actually I made a research on October 7th war. Sorry, but that's true. That all the super combat boys that like everyone in Israel made tons of food off and sent them like donations of food. They were eating pasta, pizza, ravioli, lasagnas, then went into battlefield. I am not this type of person. I can't drink. I can't have dairy that function. I can't.
I was like, you cannot be giving them dairy and then sending them to fight. You need to be giving them meat meals.
Stop giving them dairy. But no, so my research was there's two types of people. There's people like me. Okay, the word tzarevit, like when you eat something and then you feel this burn in here.
Acid reflux. Yeah.
So the people who just have it from everything, and then there's people that
Right.
nothing caused it to them. So there's people that you can look and be like, יש לו צרבת, אין לו צרבת. So for example, Avishai, one of my friends, is combat, and you can tell that it's just not the type of person who gets that. So he could fight after having pizza and pasta and chocolate milk
Wow.
with regular milk.
They have to add that to the like when you're trying out for combat is can you handle dairy on the battlefield or are you
Yeah.
going to
Also for you, I would guess, I think no. You couldn't fight after having pizza.
Okay, funny enough I can and I have my mom's Italian Catholic side to thank for that and the gene mixing. She is
Amazing.
offsetting the Ashkenazi from my dad's side. So, you know what? BH for that is all I have to say.
Oh, slay. Also, just to clarify, because people are not really sure how it works, I'm not fighting by any means. To me,
Shai's
it's
like,
just
I'm
for
home from
functioning.
command.
Yeah, guys. To me, it's just to
But it's so
function.
funny because like everybody's fundraising. Like one of my friends, her boyfriend needed a new backpack. Somebody needed a gun. They're raising like tens of thousands of dollars. I'm like, hey guys, do you all want to donate 5 shekels? We can send it over to Shai so she can get some oat milk. If 5 of us donate, she can get her oat milk and be good to go. Like their base
Literally,
needs
it's
it.
3 of you.
The girl,
No, but I'm
I
gonna,
was like the girlies on home front command need their oat milk.
guys, we need dad. We need our sunscreen.
Right.
Anyways, but yeah, so that's a little bit about Miluim.
Okay, so now that we've
Um,
answered some questions about Shai, now we can get into the questions that other people were asking.
Yeah, so I feel like we talked a lot about like the funny, entertaining aspect we can make out of this war, but actually a lot of people comments in this box were wondering why the fuck do I live here, how to not KMS, how to not kill myself, which obviously that's
It's satire.
that's not
Hopefully they're
taken
not
for
serious.
granted in times like that. Good job for everyone holding on.
Right.
But really,
No, it's a really hard time.
Yeah, especially for non-Israelis. Like on the serious note, I think it's 10 times harder when what about people who just moved here and they still didn't base like a community or people they can spend this really intense time with? So I don't know. I want to hear your input on it, especially about the sentence of wondering why the fuck I lived here. It's really like
Mhm.
got me.
Wow. Well, okay. For like before we get into the even more serious part about it, why the fuck do I live here? If we go into World War III, all jokes aside, like Israel is set up, and that's one of the main things that I've always really admired about the country is how much Israel values its civilians and civilian life and protecting people of all backgrounds. And even when they go to war, like that, it's in the IDF code of conduct. Like you're really just not supposed to unnecessarily kill any civilians of any country ever. And just the resources that they put in, like we go to World War III, we have shelters all over our country. We are set up to handle these kinds of things. So, as scary as it is, that's what this country is built for. So, it's scary, but also you know that you're in pretty good hands, that you have the infrastructure to live your life. You can go to the coffee shop because there are shelters right next door. You can kind of continue living your life. So that's what I'll say about, in terms of like why do I live here? Like, and look at the people around you. Like there's a literal war happening and they're saying, there was a woman that set up a farm to table free coffee, cookies, snacks, and a Miklat. And was like, if we're all going to be down here, people started bringing things like that's the community you signed up to live with, is a community that prioritizes life and pushing forward. So that's why you decided to live here, in case you forgot. Do you have any advice for
Yeah.
them?
I think it's, first of all, get a safe space, like in terms of human material that you feel like you can relax with for a second, and then maybe try to remind yourself why is it that you come here from the beginning. I mean, to move to a country on the other side of the world, it's not an easy made decision, I'm sure. So
Right.
if you have made this decision, there's got to be a big reason behind it. There's got to be things that you love and that you didn't find in your previous life, and also it could be that it's not, you don't feel this way anymore. Like I do think that this makes sense, that you come here and you love it here, and then when there's a war starting, you feel like that's too much on you. And honestly, as an Israeli too, when there was night that Lebanon and Iran shot to the
Missiles.
area I'm in now, yeah, I had thought of like, why the fuck would I live here? Why would I raise my children's here? The day after, when I was walking around and like I saw the people I love, I didn't feel this way anymore. But I do think that everything you feel is definitely legitimate. But
Mhm.
maybe it's
That's
about to
yeah.
try and remind yourself like the big
Exactly,
reason.
and I think, like, at the end of the day, again, everyone processes war completely differently and has different coping mechanisms, but there's a reason that Israelis are able to live here, and it's the way that they do things. Like, it's really important to understand it's so hard to process the trauma you might be enduring right now because you're in the middle of it, so it's very normal for people to just go on with life. Like, that's why you see Israelis just keeping up with their routine, going and doing as many normal things as they can, giving back, leaning into community, and then kind of dealing with the emotions of it after, because right now you really are in survival mode. And like it's a small like saying that I think is always cute, but it's like if you feel like you hate everyone, eat something. If you feel like everyone hates you, go to sleep. If you feel like um the like every you hate yourself, take a shower. And if you feel like everyone hates everyone, go outside. And I think it's
Legale.
just like a really cute way of like, there's in times that are so, so difficult, the answers are typically very simple, which is like, if you're not feeling so well, take a nap, eat something, and then reevaluate. Like, tension is so high right now. Go back to basics. Are you going outside? Are you drinking enough water? Are you sleeping? You have to take care of your basic needs before you can layer on other stuff. So also at the same time, don't overdo it. Just because you see people in Miklat parties and just because you see people volunteering, going out and doing stuff, doesn't mean you have to do it. Do what you can that's to your ability.
Yes.
Everyone's different.
And maybe to finish this episode, we can give a little bit of our like inputs on what are the things that keep you sane? Sane?
Okay. Same.
Is that
That's
a
one.
word though? Yeah, okay.
Yeah. For me, I would say the biggest things that help me feel good are developing routine and giving back. So for me, that looks like every day I like to work out, and so it'll be different. It'll be maybe I'll go for a walk if I have some time, or I'll do an at-home video for just 15 minutes, like modifying what I do day to day. I really like cooking, so finding basic, easy meals that I can cook quickly, baking, like things like that are very calming for me, and like splitting up my day. So like waking up, doing some type of movement, working, making my lunch, working, watching a show, like trying to keep some of that normalcy while still like going and finding stuff to get excited about. Like all of us in the building, we said, let's all cook, like from our friends, let's cook dinner together and let's get excited and make something really yummy that we've been wanting to make. So, like, really trying to find joy in the small things and like picking up new hobbies, I think is the biggest. Like, hobbies and community are really what help me the most.
לגמרי. I think that for me, what I'm trying to do in these times, and in Israel it happens, if you're in there, you're gonna be locked in and like you're gonna have to keep yourself busy and keep your mental health safe. So to me, I like to look at this time as an opportunity to do things that I never find time to actually do.
Yeah. Oh, that's really good.
So yeah, like read the book, go through your notes and like organize it because you always said you would and you never find time to actually do it. Organize your closet. Like these types of things, kind of as you were saying it once, kind of as quarantine. I think that's so like it is a source because usually on the day-to-day life there's so many things that I don't find time to do. And I think that it's so something that you can use.
Right. And the biggest thing is, right, like remember you're not stuck. There are guidelines in place for a reason. There are public shelters for a reason. You are not stuck. There are resources for you. There are hotlines. There are Facebook groups of people looking to make friends. There are activities that are going on that are happening within the security guidelines. So, just remind yourself like you're in control of your situation.
Yeah. And also I've seen there's this Facebook group, for example, Bel Aviv, that I've seen more than one. Like I've seen a few posts of people saying like, hey, I don't really have people in here. It's an English speaking girls Facebook group of Tel Aviv. And people were making posts of like, hi, I'm on my own. And so many people commenting back. People are so open and like inviting here. So if you're someone who's on your own in here and you struggle with finding your community now, also remind yourself that people here want to help you. People here are really sensitive to Olim Chadashim that came and like are here on their own. And also put yourself out there, make a post maybe, or even DM us, honestly. Like we would love to give
DM
you
us
our
and
personal.
exactly. And maybe we know someone else who like we can handle things anonymously. Like we're so down to help people and people did it for me and I want to do the same for others. And exactly, like there are so many incredible communities and people that want to help you. And there's so many amazing women, especially in Bel Aviv, that can be your friends. You don't need to go on the dating apps. You don't need to go to Tomer's Miklat. I promise there's incredible women you can hang out with.
You don't need to go
And
back to your toxic ex.
You don't need to go
There's other
back.
people around you.
Remember, all the hot guys are in Miluim anyways. So there, all the ones that you're seeing that are available right now. Sorry, the hotter ones are in Miluim. Wait till they come home. So, jokes aside, there are really, really great people. So definitely don't be afraid to put yourself out there and you will meet the most incredible people.
Yes. And also, once you went through that, I feel like for future challenges in Israel or anywhere else, you'll feel like you got this. And you deal with something really, really scary.
This is quite literally the worst of it. Like this is some of the scariest stuff we're dealing with. So consider it another level made on your Aliyah journey.
And also remember, Hashem is watching you. Hashem loves the Olim. So
wow, you have to remember
protected.
how much Hashem loves Israel, loves the Olim. Like you're like triple. Wait, I have to show you guys while we're here because I'm right next to it.
It's gonna be one of the religious thingies.
Ken, if you didn't forget that Hashem loves you.
Oh, I see some new designs.
Ken, Abba Toda. I don't even know. Oh, Hiyuch. Hiyuch Mavia. Hiyuch, like a smile brings a smile. Anyway.
Beautiful.
Ba'afta. Love thy neighbor. Be kind to each other.
Legamre.
Mamash.
So wait, Slay. That was such a fun little FaceTime call.
I was gonna say, I hope you enjoyed our Warantine FaceTime.
Yeah, I miss you mamash.
Wow.
I can't wait to
Ganga.
gossip in person. Gamani.
Well, guys, the tea that I have to spill when all this shit is over, when I'm mentally sane and can process everything, just wait.
Yeah.
You don't even want to know.
I'm here to approve Marielle's drama of it. I'm approving.
Shy knows. So just wait for the warp or debrief. It's gonna go crazy.
Okay. So we love you. Stay safe and DM us.
Bye, guys.
Talking Unfiltered.
Love you.